Individuals that are at the greatest risk for heart attack and stroke are actually patients that have peripheral arterial disease. But the blockage involves arteries in the periphery, specifically the legs. It affects 20 million people in America. People that are at risk tend to be smokers or ex-smokers, diabetics, people with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, family history certainly it plays into it. So when you have so much plaque in the arteries that it has gotten to the point that it's affected the larger vessels of the legs, those tend to be people that have 50–60% likelihood of suffering from a heart attack or a stroke. Max was dealing with this, was really severely limiting his activity level.
I could only walk like 5 minutes, and then I'd have to stop and sit down or rest. My veins are blocked in my legs, so he put stents in there to open up the veins. The stents were getting blocked because he said it was really bad for you to keep going in and unblocking the stents.
The procedure was developed and designed 20 plus years ago. The idea came out of some other devices, and I was trying to figure out a way to do it with things that were on the shelf at the time, and the tools just didn't exist. A big part of this process was the engineering of devices to make it doable on a daily basis that the detour procedure does. So in red here we have a femoral artery. Next to it in blue is a femoral vein. The yellow is meant to represent the blockage, the plaque, all the stuff that's built up inside the artery. And so what this procedure does is basically, in the end, we travel down the artery to the point where the blockage begins. We have a special device that allows us to connect the artery to the vein next door. We run down the vein until the artery reconstitutes by the body's side branches. And at that point, we use the same tool to enter back into the artery. The procedure itself is about 90 minutes presently. Much faster recovery, less time in the hospital, less recuperation, return to full function. Yeah, so Salinas was the first hospital in the country, along with the Cleveland Clinic, where we did this procedure. There are now, I believe, 40 hospitals in the country that have gotten going. It's really gratifying to see it kind of come to fruition. I would venture that within the next few years, this will be in 1,000 hospitals in the United States. In the patients that were treated by my colleagues in the trial that ultimately led to the approval, the long-term success rate has been over 90%.
I mean, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And now I'm able to walk much, much better. I walk Sunday for 45 minutes. To Dr. Joye, I just say thank you very much.